I already owned up to one of my worst takes of all time, which is don't trade for Giannis. I said the Heat shouldn't trade for Giannis. Don't break up your team that just lost in the bubble. It went all that way to lose to the Lakers in the NBA Finals bubble. Oh, boy. That hasn't aged well for years. Yeah. At least Chris Brockman had a take in London that aged poorly for about 10 hours.
The jacket?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't even a take.
The jacket was nice.
What's Ohtani done? Huh?
I was right at the time. He was hitting 150 in the playoffs.
That's Ohtani done.
I mean, I did say, look, he's 1 for 20.
It was accurate when I said it.
How many hours between that opinion and his game 4 start?
It wasn't an opinion. It was statistically factual.
What's he done in the playoffs? And I pointed out, well, he led off game 3 with a triple and scored the first run of game 3.
He was hitting 156 or something.
And then the greatest
game of me
playoff performance
ever
of all time.
It was amazing.
And kudos, by the way, to I don't know who in the Colorado Buffalo media decided to ask Deion about this stroke of brilliance.
Yes,
because there's only one college football head coach who almost was the World Series MVP when he played in it.
That's true.
And it's the guy who was asked about Ohtani at his press conference.
We asked you last year about Shohei Ohtani going 50-50, right?
Oh, my God.
And the other night...
I just saw him hit a bomb the other night, right?
Well, he went through 6 innings, struck out 10, and then hit 3 home runs in the same game.
That is ridiculous, man. He did what?
6 innings, struck out 10, and then went 3 for 3 at the plate and hit 3 home runs in a closeout game.
Can they just hand him the MVP during the game?
I was going to ask you if you think that's the best individual performance, maybe not just in baseball, but for a single game in sports history.
Yeah, because he's doing something that's unfathomable. I'm not going to say sports history because I can't recant everything that has transpired in sports history. I've seen some wonderful tennis matches. I don't really watch golf, but I've seen some wonderful things that has transpired in sports that it's hard for me to say that, but that is unbelievable, man.
By the way, they did not hand him the MVP trophy during the game, but they did after.
Yeah.
They did after.
First of all, Deion's jacket was fire.
I mean, I'll give you what you want. I mean, doing the World Series.
Do it. Okay. Do it in the World Series, he says. Do it in the World Series, he says. Okay.
Rich, that's one of those things, though, at that moment, you'll never forget where you were. Like, for me, Brockman and Feller, we're all in my hotel room in London. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
We're watching on my laptop, and we're just sitting around. There was some weird British show on we were watching, and we were watching the game at the same time. So I think we started paying attention at the bottom of the first. So he got the 3rd strikeout. Yeah. Then he comes up, and then he hits the home run. And I was like, he had a strikeout and a home run. Like, has anyone done that? And Brockman went on Twitter, and what did you write? Right after the 2nd home run, you put, he has a chance to have the best night.
Oh, best night in sports history. Well, I said it too. And before the first home run, I remember thinking he's going to hit a home run. I didn't say it out loud. Wish I had. And then Smitch texted me, like, are you watching this Dodger game? Like, yeah, it's 3 a.m. I'm leaving for the airport in an hour.
Yeah.
So when he hit the bomb, Feller and Brockman were looking at their phone, and I screamed.
Well, when he hit the bomb, he had just struck out the side.
Yeah.
He walked in the half inning before. He walked the leadoff guy, stranded him by striking out the rest of the side, and then stepping to home plate and parking one into the parking lot.
Insane.
And I love that Deion was asked about it, because I will just recount this one story to you about Deion. So because it's certainly in the light of the news that Roger Goodell just announced they're moving the Pro Bowl games
to Tuesday
Super Bowl week. Right. So the first time though that they had the Pro Bowl at the Super Bowl ever, they moved it out of Hawaii and they put it into South Florida. That was for the Saints-Colts Super Bowl. The first time they ever did it, we started covering it. Yep. We went early to the Super Bowl, earlier than ever, and we covered it from the practice That was our first thing we covered was the practice that they held in Fort Lauderdale. And we drive up past the Yankees' old Fort Lauderdale facilities. Now, you know, they've moved to Tampa, but they used to play minor league baseball in the Joe DiMaggio Stadium across from where the Pro Bowl was set up. And Deion says, as we drive past that, he goes, I feel like I've been here before. And I'm like, yeah, Deion, you have. Didn't you? You used to play minor league ball and, you know, Grapefruit League exhibition games there. And he goes, yeah, that's right. And he goes, I know. He goes, I remember one hit I had off of some tall, thin, lefty reliever. I raked a triple off him. And he had a nasty, like, left-handed delivery. And I don't know how, but we started diving into some guys who could have been that. And we finally nailed on it. Lee Guterman was the pitcher. I believe his first ever Lee Guterman reference in the 11-plus year history of this show. And Deion goes, oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. And I'm like, this guy's unbelievable. What hasn't he done?
I mean, it's amazing.
What has he not done? And you look up that World Series, Braves versus Blue Jays. Imagine, was that the last time the Blue Jays were in the World Series, as a matter of fact?
Yeah, it might be.
We're bringing this whole damn thing full circle here.
No.
Oh, no. They were in the year after that against the Phillies. So it wasn't the last time the Blue Jays were in the World Series, but when the Blue Jays were.
World Series.
Read Deion's stat line, if you can. He was unbelievable. Had they won that World Series, I think he would have been MVP of the World Series. Just look it up, folks.
He was 8 for 15.
Unreal. He stole a ton of bases too. He was a load.
Yeah, 5 steals.
Yep. Wow. Yep. So yeah, keep asking him baseball questions, folks. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.